So we'll start with the disclaimer. Half my life I've been lied to by a psychotic Christian baby killing cult, treasonous military, and crooked cops. The other half of my life I spent on drugs, but my whole life I've been manipulated by these pieces of shit. So anyway, I think we left off going crazy, building natural gas compressors, just going nuts. So, a lot of women, a lot of drugs, a lot of money spent on bullshit. I get a Cooper Cameron, their natural gas compressor is called a White Superior, which seems accurate. Sends a warranty guy over to do the work, and he comes into the shop, and by this time, even though I'd only been there less than a year, that company was actually decent at seeing my potential, and they promoted me from sweeping the floor to number 2 mechanic in the whole shop, which is a worldwide company. And we were producing 30 natural gas compressors a month, which when I applied for a mechanic job with a Mustang Caterpillar, which is obviously Jim Jones, they couldn't believe it. They were like, holy cow, you can do that many motors in a month? I was like, yeah. Anyway, so this warranty guy comes in, and I tell him, you're not touching any of my compressors in my shop. You're not. No. It's warranty work, so I'll do the work and you watch. And if it meets your approval, then we can both be happy, but I'm not letting you touch anything in my shop. This is my shop. And unlike Americans and Christians and crooked cops and treasonous military and politicians, I'm not a liar, and I got pride in my work. So if I do it, it's going to be done right, or I'm going to throw it away. Okay, that's just America used to have those morals, but or maybe I just had those morals and used to think everybody did, but regardless, that's what'll make me always better than a Christian. I don't lie, cheat, steal, baby kill, snitch, sabotage, molest, manipulate, do drugs, or spread AIDS. And that's why I'm better than a Christian can ever dream of being. But job done, dude's like, oh my god, how in the hell did you do that? And I looked at him, and this is when Dave Chappelle was really big, and I was just like, cocaine's a hell of a drug. And he was like, oh yeah. And I'm in town for a couple more days, you know where to find some of that? And I was like, do I know where to find some of that? Do you think this job pays me good money? You should see how much I make moving weight. Because why not? You know, my whole life fell apart. So I was just after as much money any way I could, because, you know, maybe y'all haven't seen the commercial, but you work more hours so you can buy more cocaine, so you can work more hours so you can buy more cocaine. And that's how it goes. So, me and this dude party all night long. I bring this huge amount. I take his money, put it in my pocket, and then I just bring this huge amount out of my own stash. And we look at each other and we both agree that we're going to do this all tonight. So we're going through it, and we start talking about politics and shit, follow Rome, how religion is stupid, and all kind of other stuff. We kind of kick it off, me and this dude. He seemed like an alright guy. His brother, on the other hand, thinks he's a cowboy, but he is just a huge piece of shit. And there's a big joke in there. If anybody watching knows, they'll catch it. So these two brothers go off and kind of get a whiff of this new company that's contracting building energy structures, solar farms, natural gas compressors, uranium enrichment plants, coal mines, gold mines, just anything that has to do with what Donald Trump wishes he could do now. But again, back then, America used to actually work, not just chase handouts. So I'm like, sure, I'll help y'all start this company. So they hire me on as a team leader. I start making all kind of money. I got some little stupid girl that I got trapped into. I don't want to really go into that story right now, but I need to point it out because when I write the book, I got to go back to all these videos as reference. And he's like, dude, I will double your fucking paycheck. You get to travel around and build everything you want to build. And I'm like, sure, because I like to build shit. But the problem is I always wind up building it for somebody else and making everybody else's dream come true and not mine. And that's later on. And sure, fuck it. But that's why everybody copies me. They wish I could build what they wish they could build what I can build. They wish they could have the style I got, do what I do, and be like me, even though they hate me. But I think they only hate me because they wish they could be me and they can't. But before we get lost on, it's easier for me to call myself a banana than to convince this guy that calls himself a man that he's not a man and this is what makes you a man. So it's easier for me to just call myself a banana instead of a man. Just like I'm never going to call myself a Christian because I don't lie, cheat, steal, baby kill, snitch, sabotage, molest, and manipulate, do drugs, and spread AIDS, and that's what Christians do. So instead of convincing Christians that all that stuff is bad and they shouldn't be doing it if they call themselves Christian, it's easier for me to go, I'm not Christian. So I'm not grouped in with the same category with these people. So anyway, making shit tons of money, and the stupid girl gives me a way out because she cheats on me. And I was like, you know what, I was trapped into a relationship with you and I was gonna go through with it because I'm a man, I keep my word, and I do what I'm supposed to do, and I always do what's right regardless if I'm doing right or not. So, but it's a reflection of my personality. Even though I'm a drug addict, alcoholic at the time, and fucking all this other bullshit, I still keep my word because I'm not Christian and I'm a banana. So bananas are honest, and we hold up our responsibilities, unlike anyway. So the girl gives me a way out. I go to a strip club, wash her off, and get caught into another, what I suppose is a trap, but I'm not sure yet because nobody's told me. I'm still waiting, but they're probably going to catch bullets. And then there's just this empty spot in me. Empty spot in me. No amount of money can fill, no amount of drugs can fill, no amount of building stuff that, even though it's amazing to me, it's like, wow, uranium enrichment plant. I always wanted to know how to enrich uranium. And that's when I find out you don't need to enrich uranium all this much to do a bunch of whatever. But if Iranians knew that, they would be more dangerous, even though they're doing a good job. And yeah, I support them because the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I fucking hate America because of their actions. You know what I mean? America hates skilled workers. They hate hard-working, honest people. Every American is just a piece of shit. My wife and I already understand that if you're an American with a cross, a medal, or a badge, you're already our enemy. So I highly support Russia, China, Iran. Even if they don't support me, I don't care. They are the enemy of my enemy, so they're my friend by proxy. So anyway, make a shit ton of money, big hole in the heart. No money, no drugs can fill it, no shiny things, none of that can fill it. So I meet this girl. And met her online, which I guess that's everything now. It used to be kind of shameful back then, but regardless, I didn't care because I was just trying to look for that same feeling of love again. You know, I never had it in my life, only had it that one little time, and it was gone for reasons I still don't understand. But I guess if they tell me, they catch bullets. So anyway, so I'm talking to this girl online. It's real rocky and real rough, man. She don't know. I mean, she doesn't know what I'm doing. Why she hung through, I don't know. She's a fucking trooper. And eventually, I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to her country. And I'm going to get this girl. So I go to her country. I meet her people, which, thank God for her people. Not the Christian God, though. Just whatever. It's a phrase, I guess. And I meet her people, they give me their warnings, and I'm like, you know what? I'm a banana. I keep my word. I'm not American. I mean, I was born in America, but I have morals and compassion and respect and loyalty and things that Americans don't have. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. You know, I'm not Christian, so I keep my word. And I'm not going to swear on a Bible and then lie like a priest. That's a joke for today. So, go to this girl's country, get married, come back, come back home, and that's when I noticed there's something fucked up. Like, I can't find a job, but something just doesn't add up. I mean, some people say economy, whatever. So I get a job back with the 82nd Airborne guy for a little bit, but I have to start moving weight again because I got an immigration lawyer to pay, and they're very fucking expensive. All right, all that time passes, moving a bunch of weight. It took me about 2 years to pay off the immigration lawyer. So she comes to America, and that's where we'll leave the story for now. Most of it was wasted on talking shit about Americans, Christians, police, and military, like most of these videos are, but we're about to get into why all that happens, because me and her stay married. We got a bunch of rocky shit that happens, but she hangs in, I hang in. We make marriage work, unlike Christians, unlike Americans. So, in about 2019, somewhere around there, that's when the coward cockroach comes along. And now the story starts to get interesting. We'll save that for next video.